Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jungle Island Adventures. Last time we were together, we had started the 250 sub special, and it got to be way too long for progressing, too much. So what we needed to do is split up the episode, and what we've done. Ooh, blaze spawner. Got a blaze hanging out. We got some wither skeletons also hanging out. So let's see if we can take those guys without getting into too much trouble. And if we end up with a wither skeleton skull, so much the better. Okay. Do I have fire resist? Yes. So I will take on. Do I have one? No. No wither skeleton skull. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna progress on a little bit here. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna leave the glowstone again. I know I was having trouble with that a little earlier. Okay. And so now we've got some. What's this? Let's just be safe about this. Okay, so he's gonna be following me. That's fine. Come on, buddy. Okay. Good riddance. Alright, now we're on to dangerous territory. You know what? I want to get up on top of that. There's another blaze spawner over there. That might have been the one that I was near previously. Okay. Bunch of wither skeletons. That's cool. Okay. So again, we are progressing towards a specific location. A specific one. We need to continue this way and this way, so this direction. And next up, which of your bases do you like the most? That comes from Z, one of Caleb's family. And which of my bases? So we've gotten a few, not too many. We've got the Jungle Island Adventures one, which I like. It's certainly not the most full-featured, but it's been around the longest, certainly. And we had the Building the City one. That was probably the one that we could consider finished. Was one of the things I was working towards in closing up that server, is finishing that base, and we did a pretty good job there, if I do say so myself. And so really, that was the thing with that one, is that it just kind of happened. Okay, so that base happened. There was no set plan to start with. In fact, the set plan was really to work from an island and then do a little bit of underground stuff, but we ended up doing a lot more underground and hardly any with the above ground. The above ground was just kind of a fake you out kind of thing, and that, there's something to be said for that. It's kind of like the secret base, but we didn't have much to show for it above ground. It was just one of the PSJ, or Paul Swears Jr. cozy cabin designs, and yeah, but I mean, I really liked that one. And then we've got the one on Too Crafty, and you know about Too Crafty. That is the lighthouse. Okay, so that was quite the endeavor to get that one completed. I'm going to get onto more safe ground before we look at our coordinates again. This thing, wow. And that should be sufficient. Okay, good enough. Alright. It's just to make it a little safer. Let's bring up the coordinates. We are at negative 1193. And let me get rid of that. We need negative 1376. So we're still... We need to go this way more. And we're at 1076. Okay, so we're getting close on the Z. Very close on the Z. We're going to go around this way. And to see where we can end up. So, which is my favorite base? Oh, hello, buddy. Come on. Got him. Okay, so, sorry, when I concentrate like that, I tend to lose my, my ability to commentate. So there we go. I'm gonna need some more netherrack here soon. But where are we? We're negative. Okay, so we're almost where we need to be. We're getting so close, ladies and gentlemen. We are very, very close. This is exciting. Probably back in here. That would be great. It'd be a nice hidden area. Negative 1376. Ooh, not quite in that hidden area, but we are so close. So close. We're going to go to 1076. Yeah, this is the Z that we need to be on. We're a little too high on the Y. So we will just drop down and see where we end up. Okay? There's some lava. Love the lava. Always fun. So we're going to go to negative 1376. And again, you're probably wondering, what in the world are you going towards, Soap? Well, you will see. You will see. Hopefully it ends up correct. I used Mine Atlas to figure this place out, and you will see why it's so special. Now, as to my favorite base, I would have to say my Building This City base is probably my favorite, and that's because it was the first, and you know, I really got to figure out myself in terms of the recording and the building ability, and yeah, we had a lot of fun on that base, and so I'm gonna rate that one as my favorite thus far. Now, if the Too Crafty base gets finished anytime soon, then yeah, you know, I mean, it's certainly been an epic build with that lighthouse, but I don't know, the Building the City base it's complete. It's the one that was actually finished. So right now, Too Crafty is not, and I've got to work towards that. And so you know, just stick with me, and we will finish that base up. Don't you worry. So we are almost there, and yeah, we would have had to dig anyway. So because this is where we need to be, right here, looking at. Yes. Okay. So actually, we need to go up. You know what? No, we're fine. Let me just clear out an area here, and we'll mark where we need to be by putting down some obsidian. Hopefully I have that right, because obsidian is hard to change. It's not impossible, certainly, but hard. Okay, so that's where we're going to be putting our portal, and let's just clear out the area some. Okay. Get any lava? No lava. Okay, that's good. That's good. Very good. We're gonna do. This is the block I want to be on right here. We're gonna do a 3x3. I did not want to put that there. But I do want that obsidian. Okay, so we'll put that there, and then we'll make a 3x3. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. And here we go. All right, so we're going to see just how good this whole thing has been. Okay, you know, I can put down that and put away the gassed tier. And I'll pick up, good, I'll pick that up. Because quartz is a good thing. And we're going to take that thing on through and we shall light up the portal. Now, let's see, let's get to the next couple of questions before we light that up. What kind of Minecraft toys do you own? I don't own any toys. I do have a mug. It's a creeper mug that I got from my wife for Christmas or birthday. I can't remember which one it was. And then Caleb's wife asks, how do I get my family back from the Minecraft addiction? I don't know what to tell you there. I think Caleb has done pretty good as far as getting away from it, but he started making his own games now, so that might be a new addiction for him. The kids, well, it's like asking, how do you get rid of a Lego addiction? I don't know that I'd want to try. I don't know. Minecraft's pretty cool, so I'm sorry about that. How do you get them back? Maybe something else cool will come along. Who knows? Next up, what is your favorite word? This will probably go back to high school days, that same freshman year. It is nighttime, and it is dark. So let's put down a bed and make it day. Shall we? We've got... Oh, I've got a zombie close by. And why are you doing that to me? Okay, let's go here. Okay. Now, we are in a swamp. And does that ring a bell? Does it ring a bell at all? Let's maybe make this a little bit safer around here. We're in a swamp because there's some neat stuff in this swamp that we will need. Ooh, caves. Caves, ooh. We'll have to do caving. Lots of caving. Hopefully you could figure out what we're doing. We got bunnies out here. This is great. This is going to be fun out here. We're in a swamp. Before we go, ooh, roofed forest, very nice. Extreme hills. How about this way? Forest. And can we climb anywhere? More caves. Spider down there, who is not very happy. And what we're gonna do, we'll just make a little bit of a pillar, a little derp pillar, so that we can easily see what's going on. And I'm gonna light that. There we go. Okay, so I didn't look around. Let's maybe set up the bed in a little more secure location. Make a little hut. Let's do a little hut, okay? We'll build on this tree. How about that? Can you place a bed down? You can't. So we'll just do this. And we got that vine there. Maybe we can eventually end up with a bunch of vines all around. We'll put the bed down there and then just set up our base, okay? So yeah, what's my favorite word? This comes from high school, probably ostentatious. It's a rather large word and it means showy or pretentious. And my English teacher from 9th grade really loved that word, and he essentially beat the spelling and meaning of it into our heads. So So yeah, that is yeah, I'll say that's my favorite word. And then what brand of soap do you use? Well, I use whatever happens to be available right now. We've been using a brand from Melaleuca. One of our friends sells Melaleuca, and so we purchased that. It's been all right. Liquid soap or bar soap? I prefer bar soap. Liquid soap, it's just, I've never figured out how to make that work really well. Why soap? Why not shampoo? Well, you use both. Soap for the body, shampoo for the hair. Which is greater, you or Frosted Flakes? And that comes from when I was playing around with my Twitter name with MC Soap the Great, which is from Tony the Tiger, who's the Frosted Flakes character. I don't know if he's still allowed to be the Frosted Flakes character because it's politically incorrect to eat sugar cereal now. So we've had the wannabe nannies keeping sugar cereal out of the hands of children, and I mean that's fine, but really that's the job for the parents, not busybodies. But that's neither here nor there. Me or Frosted Flakes? Well, Frosted Flakes, you have to keep buying them. I'm just here. So favorite games? I don't know. Is this favorite video games? My favorite video game at the moment is Minecraft, if you are not able to figure that out. My favorite board game? I've been playing Dominion recently. I got it, or played it with some friends from church, and then my wife got it for me for Christmas. You see what I'm after here, folks? You see this? Isn't this cool? It's a nice little witch hut. Yep, witch hut. And what we're going to do is just make it safe for the time being, because we are going to be doing something special with this witch hut. Put that down. And then, okay, I can see my pillar off in the distance. We're going to take a look at the coordinates here. Negative 1107, that's negative 1108. Okay? We're going to continue back in this direction and go towards my pillar of fire. And my that. I did not bring a crafting bench with me, but that's fine. This is negative 1106. What we're going to do is just make a crafting bench real quick. Let's see. Favorite games, Dominion. It's a board game. It's pretty fun. It's multiplayer. And it changes based on really there's a lot of different variations even within the game, which I find pretty interesting. I think that's why I like it so much, because you can just switch things up, and you're not set to the same old for the gameplay. So it's not the same from game to game. You can switch up the card deck that you use, and that makes for a rather dynamic experience. So yeah, I like that one. There's also Ticket to Ride, which is pretty fun. And you see something else coming into view here. You see that? It's another witch hut. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is a witch hut. And over there is a witch hut. And if you look at the X, they are both on. See, this is why I don't like chickens. Die. I don't even care if I pick up your stuff. Die, die, die. Die. Okay. You see the X right here, negative 1108, and you'll note the Y, the Z, 8536, and we'll progress back this way. Oh, bye-bye. And we'll take a look at the Z on that one, and I need to eat again. I didn't have to eat all that much in this journey. You're in the Carolinas, so is it boiled or grilled with the shrimp? And I think that's more for South Carolina. If you go to Charleston, South Carolina, what's really big there is shrimp and grits. And those, in fact, would be boiled shrimp. I personally am not too keen on shrimp. You know, I forgot to light up that witch hut. That's fine. If we encounter them, we know what to do. I'm not big on the shrimp. If I had to eat them, I'd prefer to go with fried to make sure that they are really well done. Okay, just, you know, just take all the knowledge out of, or all the questioning out of it. So 8704, and that one's 8536 over there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, means that these witch huts are less than 256 blocks apart, which means you can stand right in the middle where this nether portal is and where the new base will be over here. A temporary, well, we're gonna do it up. Over here's gonna be an industrial area, but we've got a dual witch hut. It's rather far from spawn. You can see right here, negative 1106, negative 1108 is our primary target. 8614. Maybe let's just take a look at. Oh, we'll need to reset our spawn. So let's go up here and take a look at a few more questions. Some thought-provoking ones. This one from Caleb. Oh no, I didn't finish with the food. Also the crab, rock or sand crab. Now, I'm not big on crab either. The main reason for shrimp and crab, and me not being so keen on them, is that they are not keen on my stomach. Okay, I have a slight issue with the iodine in them, so I've got to be careful. I can only eat a little bit at a time, and I have to pace it out a little bit. So more for me, I'm in North Carolina. Big in North Carolina is barbecue, and I'm more partial to Eastern North Carolina barbecue than Western, although there's not much of a difference. And somebody else from North Carolina might say, blasphemy, give me your North Carolinian card. And I don't really have one because I wasn't born here, so you can't take it away. Caleb asked, which project have you started and then thought, why did I start this? Now, I don't know if that's in Minecraft or in real life. I'm going to choose real life because really any project in Minecraft, it's all virtual. And so you really have to wonder sometimes, why am I doing this? But, you know, video games are fun. So in real life, I started a privacy fence at our last house. And I got halfway through it, got the posts up, and I'm like, why did I not just get somebody else to do this? But by that point, more than half of the work was done. Half of the hard work was done. And so I just decided, you know what? Let's finish it up. And so I did. And in this house, I'm going to be doing a privacy fence again. This one's going to be a little bit bigger than the last one. Okay, so we're going to go in the east direction. Let's see what we have over here. Just to push out our boundaries a bit, we are going to be doing a perimeter around here. We did one on building the city. We're going to do another one. We got a lot of plans for over here. I've been wanting to get over here, and I've been wanting to do this with you guys. And oh, we've got more roofed forest over here. This is great. And yeah, wow, 2 roofed forests. Yeah, this is really nice. And extreme hills, but hopefully the extreme hills won't be too problematic for the perimeter. But you never know. We shall see. We shall see. We certainly have plenty of water that we won't have to really worry about clearing. And then will come the cave lighting, but that'll come in time. But I'm probably going to be setting up here, not probably on a semi-permanent basis. We're going to be setting up a new base over here, and we're going to make it pretty. But it's not going to be the end of Jungle Island Adventures. Certainly, we're going to be kind of switching back and forth, doing multiple projects, getting multiple projects in the works, and we'll see what comes of it. I'm not sure whether it's going to be live streaming or world tour or episodes. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have a world tour episode in the works. If you noticed back in the Nether Hub, there was an additional new pathway. I'm not sure if you did notice that, but yeah, that was there. So that's coming up. That's going to be the next episode, though. Hopefully I'll have it done. I've got a few more finishing touches to do. Now we're going towards the south. So it's further south, pushing out the boundaries a little bit, more chunk generation. Trying to avoid the water because does that slow me down? No, I've got depth strider on, so maybe I should walk in the water. This is cool. It's a really nice looking swamp. Yeah, this is great. Very, very nice. And what do we have over here? Plains? Ooh, does that mean we got horses? Now I have found some donkeys before, but this is nice looking over here. Let's see what we got. Maybe get some ender pearls on the bar. And we'll head over here for a little bit in the water. Do we have horses? There should be horses if it's plains. I know bunnies have taken up the mob cap, or the friendly mob cap, since 1.8 came out. So yeah, no horses, that's fine. But we'll just head on back. If you could morph to and from one real-life inanimate object at will, what object would you choose? That's an interesting question. What would I choose? Real-life inanimate object. I'd probably pick an airplane that has a pretty decent range so I could fly all over the world. So that way I wouldn't have to go through the rather invasive security procedures at airports. I could just turn into an airplane and go about traveling wherever I wanted. I think that sounds like a great idea. And then a couple of silly questions. This is one that I happen to ask frequently whenever people ask for questions, and so it's only fitting that I get it back. I asked Kondrick, and he actually took me up on it, and then I asked Dee, she took me up on it, and nobody else has taken me up on it. So if a hen and a half takes a day and a half to lay an egg and a half, how long would it take a blind monkey with a wooden leg to kick the seeds out of a dill pickle? Thanks, Kondrick. You know, I asked that question so many times I really didn't come up with an answer. So I'm going to go with D. I like D's answer because it's the answer to life, the universe, and everything, and that is 42. There we go. That's the answer to that one. And then I got one on ask.fm. I don't know who it came from, but if violets are red and roses are blue, what is the tangent of Y? And that means that we are flipping things around. So violets being red and they're usually blue, roses being red or being blue and they're usually red. So if we're making things upside down, what is the tangent of Y? How about 1 over X, since we're inverting things? So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes our time in the Jungle Island Adventures and overall 250 Q&A special, 250 subs special. Thank you so much again for subscribing. Thank you for the interaction. It has been a lot of fun getting to know you and interacting with you and getting your suggestions and your comments, and just it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool people out there, and I look forward to the comments and questions whenever videos come out. So keep them coming. And again, this is only the beginning. So here's to the previous 250 subs and the next 250 subs. And we'll see what we come up with for the 500 sub special whenever that may come around. But again, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Now, where is home again?